are ready to the second game of a cross-plant FUM Cup doubleheader. And it's the 7th game in the FUMBBL versus PS4. It's Purplechest versus Bernie, so the two captains facing off. And the current score is 3 wins for each team. And besides me, we got... Who else want to introduce themselves first to V-Power?
So I am Wolfen.
I'm Strider.
So a little bit of a Team FUMBBL and Outsider.
Outsider, the Outsider Wolfen, here to encourage maximum fouling.
Yeah, you're still so proud I fouled 2 world answers to that in the weekend.
So proud. That was my highlight of the weekend. Even more than the internet finally working.
Well, that is something to be proud of, isn't it?
And it was life as well.
And it was,
so,
it was in the same half as well. It was beautiful.
So good. So good.
So it looked like Bernie starting on defense with his out. Now he cannot apparently do anything else than start with offset LOS. I'm not sure it's going to confuse Purplechest much, but let's see. Yep, we need him to win this one. Which means that at least it's interesting.
Does he have a stand firm troll?
So yeah, we could take the teams.
2 guards.
Yeah. So 2 guard Black Orcs, a block Black Orc, a tackle and a Mighty Blow Blitzer, and a stand firm troll. Purplechest has 3 dots and a block runner. Cheap block. 3 guard and a block runner and a wrestle runner. At B-Power, no, I think you should watch the VOD. At least the one turner, there's definitely suggestions to what to do different. But watch it, I think it's the easiest. But I think if you watch it, and if you have any questions to any of the comments, at least I had, you're more than welcome to ask me, and we can have a chat about it. Yeah, the only problem was I didn't reroll that 6 to kill, so it actually, the apple worked. So that was where I failed.
That's great. 666, 6 to kill.
Oh, double skull into double skull.
Oh, what is going on tonight? Opening with a quad skull. Well, this is basically like rolling the blitz, isn't it? Like a combined blitz riot.
It's actually better because you can block with the 3 guys on the line.
You know, you're right. It is. Yeah, it is. You're right.
And it was the guard piece as well, so.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh my god.
I mean, his last game started almost the same as well, right? So.
Yeah. It's a PC special.
It was a perfect defense, and then he was only left with 1 dice or pick up the ball, and the first 1 dice was a skull. I see.
Oh, these team fumblers, you guys love a challenge.
Yeah, and it needs to. If it's too easy, it's not fun.
I don't know, once or twice I like the easy games as well.
Okay.
Once or twice. So Purplechest was another guy we managed to capture on the stream over the weekend. So hopefully get all of those videos up on YouTube over this weekend. And that was a similar bad luck situation where Purplechest was just absolutely walking it into the corner. An elf cage broke, half dice, double pow. Ball popped out, quick crossfield pass, off it went.
Come on, little guy. Yeah. At least he cannot really get through the line.
That's it with Dwarf, though. It's like you never really beat them in one turn, but so much pressure. It's going to be hard for Purplechest to regain the momentum here with so many on the ground. And even the trolls behaving. Oh!
Not sure if you can take the apple on a kill here.
No. Wow.
It even gets to demark the ball now.
Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, what a start. So, yeah, as expected, he has the two go for it to mark up the ball.
So a dead long beard.
Yeah. I'm unconvinced by that. I would have gone and marked the...
It should still be somehow okay because the whole right side is now pretty open, I guess. At least kind of to not lose the ball next turn yet. So
if you can get rid of that or make the pickup and head that way.
Yeah, first block with the trolls layer, I guess, and then blitz and pick it up.
Oh, he's going the other way with it.
That's the aggressive. I can see that's the aggressive. That's definitely the aggressive way.
It frees up
the guard piece.
Guard guy now to maybe take the blitz.
Yeah, but I think, you know, that's experienced dwarf coaches can now estimate whether they need to take that little bit risk now in order to then have easier turns the next 2 turns, right? And that's, I think,
Definitely.
I would never do that now probably, but I don't play dwarfs that much to kind of understand if that's worth it or not, let's say. But I trust him that is the right decision, basically.
Sure hands works. But where do he stand? Because he needs to get away from that 3+ dodge out, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's got to go just upright.
Yeah, just to the side. So that's...
Get some distance.
Oh, but that's still just a hit.
It's a 3+2+ to mark.
Yeah, like that.
And so yeah, the extra go just takes out a blitz range.
He's still got 3 rerolls, so I like that. I like this hit as well with the blood guy.
Yeah.
Dodge the long beard. Leave the long beard to be hit. Leave him.
Yeah, I think if that went wrong that side, freeing 2 players up. Or 3.
Huh, another ammo break. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So if the Orc coach is feeling a little bit risky, the Troll Slayer could be moved. The Troll could then get rid of the other guy, freeing up the Mighty Blow Blitzer. And if he's happy to take 1 dice for pushes on the 2 dwarfs below, it does free up a hit on the ball carrier. But that is a lot of dice, so it'll be interesting to see whether he goes for so much risk so early.
I think PC is happy for that.
Yeah, that's a great result for Purplechest. You might see Bernie take a little bit of time back in the middle, working out what he wants to do now.
Yep.
Oh, I think he is going to go for the dodge still. Interesting.
You can free him up now. And just blitz him with 1 dice.
Yeah, not sure I would have done it that way around. There you go.
And what can go wrong with GFI blitzers in turn 1 or 2? Nothing!
Nothing can go wrong. Nothing at all.
Nothing compares.
Is this you on a post-match adrenaline come down?
It's not... what? I'm not sure. And if he doesn't block the Troll Slayer with the Mighty Blow, then the Longbeard to the left has 1 dice on the non-blocker.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an option as well. Get both guards down.
Yeah, the snow, like...
Okay, so... What?
What the hell? That must be a misclick.
So he
Must have
5
misclicked
plus,
that.
5 plus... What the fuck?
That's got... No, that's a misclick. That
That
clearly
is a misclick, but fuck me.
But how... What? What is going on today? The world is upside down.
If you already made the first two, why not try the third one?
Yeah, you actually have a point. Why not go for the ball at that state?
Oh my god.
Man.
Well, I mean, if you're Purplechest right now, you're rattled, right? Because nothing is impossible. Oh.
But it's important that Blitzer didn't get stunned. Oh no, the Troll Slayer, because the Troll Slayer takes out like 3 assists by standing up.
Right, well, sod it. Runner's got to hand off to the long bid.
No,
It's on.
he actually...
It's on.
Oh.
It's crazy, but it's on. It has to be done.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So now Purplechest has 1 dice to free up a Longbeard more. And if he gets him down, he kind of already... He can follow up, even if he doesn't.
Yeah.
And then he can mark at Blitz as well. And then you can dodge out the Blitzer as the last thing to get him forward as well. I think I'll take that. Have the 1 dice up here. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because it opens up that side of the field as well.
Maybe even, yeah, take this as a 1 dice as well, yeah, exactly. Because then both of them could get forward.
That is a nice pal.
That is pretty good, it's good odds.
It is good odds. What I say by a nice pal is it's really nice just to get you those extra 2 squares.
I don't like the sideline hugging though. I know it's hard to screen off, but I still doesn't like it.
Maybe he's counted something.
Oh, a nice 1 dice again. Because he needs to cover both the blitzers from both sides. So he has the Longbeard running up. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
the guard blitzer needs it. Oh, it makes it.
Whoa!
It's a tree.
What's wrong with these people?
It's a 3+.
They're not playing Blood Bowl. What game is this?
It's 3+. Calm down.
Outrageous.
Yeah, it's don't hug the sideline.
Yeah, I'm with Jimmy. That's a 3+ at work, mate. You can't say anything after all your double fucking snake eyes from your elves with dodge. You can't be saying, "Oh, don't worry, it's just a 3+. It's fine. It's not crazy."
But he's still spread all over the field now.
But so are the orcs. I mean, this is
Yeah.
I'm not sure he'll last to 8, but he doesn't really need to against orcs. He's even where he was 2 turns ago, this is a wonderful position.
Yeah, but he just needs to score, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. You don't need to think about stalling too much now. Just bring it in and then trust your defense, because against orcs, I guess.
What is that? Do I dare to click it at YouTube now?
The sidelight song.
If it's a good song, I'm going to...
It's not a good song. The rest of the
don't stand so close to me. By the police, that's of course the sideline song.
Oh, he's rolled another both down against that Slayer. That Slayer's MVP.
The Slayer's going, like, we were questioning putting the Slayer in all that pressure. But until now, the Slayer has been awesome.
Yeah. Well, he likes the odds, doesn't he?
That's
5v2, that's right up his alley.
But Spider, that's different to being dwarves and being elves at 84. And I'm pretty sure we don't need to take that discussion now. Exactly. For other tier 1 teams, I guess actually dwarves is one of the better matchup for orcs.
I'm with you, Spider. Don't listen to him. I'm with you.
Oh, shut up. You just want me to foul.
Yeah, I've changed. I have changed.
You have evolved into a beast.
I've gone semi-French.
You're almost going full French.
Yeah. Not even most French players can go full French. They are what? Like Simon's assassin, no reroll, only a leader, dark elf build. That man.
Yeah, he did get a blitzer free now. And another blitzer.
Yeah, it's good. Good covering back. Fear it won't be enough.
Yeah, I think I was about to say it would have been worth looking at that one dice. Oh, everybody wants to dodge now.
Yeah, that's actually changed things a little bit, that extra guy.
We cannot do much still, you just need to.
Because that's an extra player that can... I wasn't too worried about the Black Orc next to him because he's so slow, but that blitzer in the middle... Oh. Just get...
No, he's kind of stuck in relying on 3+ing not working.
Is he going to make 2 goes? He can't with the reroll used, can he?
He's still hugging the sideline, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, I would have come one in, because that blitz is getting you regardless.
And that Longbeard, his lineman can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 2 go for it in that square.
Sorry, lineman. That's the one I meant, sorry, the lineman.
He needs to do some more. Yeah, I think that was the iffy reroll as well. I can see why he did it, but... Guard blitzer. Good boy.
Yeah, well played.
I've won my game 1-0, so it's 3 apiece for PS4 and FUMBBL. I guess need that guard blitzer needs to do something to hog some players. I'll be tempted to put the guard blitzer in on the tackle and the block orc and hope he blocks with the black orc and fails.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
might even block it instead of dodging now because you used the reroll.
Yeah, I'd take the block.
Just to get.
And that's fine.
Not really. It can block and free up a black orc.
I think that black orc's too far behind the play.
It'd still be annoying having it down there.
Oh yeah, it's definitely annoying, but I don't. So is it a lineman?
It's the lineman,
Double
go for it
push
twice.
And then dodge with the blitzer?
Yeah. And then it's...
I wouldn't be wasting rerolls on these blocks here.
And he didn't even get it free.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if you'd done that with the black one.
But it does, so it ended up being fine with that push. Now that Longbeard has taken up 2 blocks. Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to do the 2 go first to make it 2 dice.
Yeah, definitely. And if he puts that bottom left of the runner, he can then get an angle from the blitzer to push it back.
Yeah.
And then he's got 2 tackle zones and the sidelines covered.
But he has but the thing why I didn't like him standing up was the guard blocker could have coming down and helping those 2 guys down there, because by only being the other lineman, then he will be able to free up the guard. Base the ball! Base the ball!
I'm really... I think he's doing this in the wrong order. Like, I understand why he wants to do this, but I think he needs to get the ball down first. If something goes wrong here, Purplechest just walks it in and potentially even stalls for another turn. So I think the turn management's off here.
I agree. I think at least do the 2 go for it
he's
first.
Not even that. He's going to base the ball. What? What? Is he going to, like, if PC can blitz dodge out his guard piece?
Oh, I'm not sure about that either.
Now, oh shit, no. And, interesting. That was interesting.
Well, there's still work to do.
Well, I mean, now you need 1 assist and you can 1 dice to lineman, and then if you don't pow, you can still dodge away and score it to go for it.
Yep. Or maybe if you're feeling brave, you take the 3 up with the blitzer to blitz the orc blitzer, because even if you get a push, that leaves the runner needing 1 dodge to score. That's 3, 3, 3, 3. Maybe.
Yeah, that's... Of course, if PC fails now, it's still really nice for him.
Although you could just hit the lineman, couldn't you? Because
I think he's going to blitz the lineman with the ball carrier with the 1 dice. Because if it's...
Well, it's a sit.
Whoa.
Okay, he gets the push, but the reroll has been used. Is he brave enough to go for the 3-up dodge to score? He is, and he gets it.
Well done, PC. I think in this position, I would say.
Yeah, that was a great recovery. After
it was to be fair, it was 2 plus has been awkward on both down, but so it's kind of 3 plus with a reroll.
Yeah, pretty much. I think. Yeah, the lineman was
2 plus is bad because then you need to dodge the wrong way around. Had he had the movement to do that? I cannot remember. He might actually be able to dodge backwards out and run around on the 2+. So it's basically 2+, 3+ at least. And he's back to 11, which is the most important part of it.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. That one extra player stopping a fast score is pretty big. Would you, if you were the Orc player here, guys, would you go through the middle side? Because I think, although the side is kind of like the guaranteed in the sense that you've got the 2 dice, Orcs don't exactly have the speed to get a lot of players with it, and I feel you just become trapped against the edge. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll definitely be afraid of being trapped against the side. But he has the Goblin on the pitch. So even if everything else fails, there's always that
immediate throw teammate. That's all you want to see.
Yeah, and I mean, against the Dwarfs, it's probably a good idea to carry with the Goblin anyways. I mean, even if you don't have to throw him, if you get him far enough,
yeah,
you can still just dodge through and you're not really in pain to get like what elves would do and just dodge in and 2 dice.
I love that we're talking about the Goblin as being the pacey player.
Right. Oh, the gainer turn. Ooh. So many twists and turns.
Well, there's no pressure at all now in the clock department. You can play this a bit more normally.
Well, I wouldn't say no pressure at all, right? I mean...
Well, yeah, no, you still got the pressure. I just mean...
not as much, but yeah, true.
It's a very different situation, because I think 4 turns, even with the ball falling nicely, I think 4 turns is pretty much the Goblin.
Not sure. Not sure if I would just leave the line of scrimmage standing there, to be honest. I mean... it'd just be more rope block and... yeah. I guess you want to just base all the players and then on the one side and base the 3 dwarfs with the troll. I guess that's the idea. For 3 turns, I guess that's reasonable.
Targeting the troll slayer there. Armor. And the mighty blow works.
Thank God for not 4 minutes turns. I didn't like that.
I might even give up the surf over on the right hand side just to get those dwarves closer to the edge.
Yeah, but like here, if he decides to use his other gather besides that long the other Longbeard now, then he can block from the line of scrimmage if Bernie doesn't do anything more. Now trying to protect from the surf as well. But he might have a lot of time, but he doesn't play like somebody that has a lot of time. That's quite aggressive.
Yeah, it's a bit of a half and half strategy. He's kind of gone aggressive, but not. If you're going to go aggressive like that to push through, you need to be.
Okay. But what is the Goblin picking up and running backwards?
Well, no, the Goblin's got to go forward, surely. Oh,
because
gosh,
otherwise,
pick it up.
Can he not? Cannot Purplechest
just take a half die?
To half die on the throw? If it works, then you can.
3, 4 Longbeards are through, aren't they? He could do.
He could even.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's some options as well to.
Okay, that's yeah. Just getting the blitzer down. Don't hate that.
I think it's good and it frees up the other dwarf as well, importantly. So it's a good knockdown and 2 dwarfs active.
Oh, you're going for that? Okay.
Yeah, I like the guard. I like it.
And now you can block. Yep. And then freeze up the Longbeard.
We can actually go through with the runner afterwards.
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh,
KO as well. Is this aggressiveness going to be punished?
He could also just run the Longbeard guard over to the other side and get some more blocks. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I would always do that, but then still run with the runner at the end of the turn and try to get the ball.
I don't think Bernie believes in apples. It's just not a thing.
It's a philosophical decision.
Like I even like it on high, I like it a lot on high every team, because they get even more punished if they lose. Like Lizards losing a big one of the big dudes is so painful.
You lose a single source on Lizards and you really feel it.
And I was almost close to break armor at least twice.
Close doesn't count.
I've rolled 9 multiple times.
See, now you can even base the Mighty Blow Blitzer as well.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's great.
Yeah, nicely worked from people. It's like you guys were saying that.
Yeah, by marking those.
Like the person that had time.
Still, if it goes wrong, then you know he can decide it's now open as well. Right?
Wow.
Little fat runner.
Wow. But horror scenes.
God,
it's so spoilery for me. I'm still watching the game on your stream, but the voice on the Discord.
Oh no!
Like 10 seconds before it happens.
Yeah, Jimmy. That's a point. But you didn't actually against me. He didn't need any of it because he was playing 11 players into middle of overtime.
That 5th skink. You did not see that 5th skink coming, did you? Yeah, that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I tried to watch that YouTube video of of your board game that you recorded. You recorded it, Wolfen, was it?
Yeah,
you were the streamer on the NAF Championship. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't really follow. I don't know. It's
well, we
too
should have.
I mean, I think you're doing a great effort, but somehow it's still too difficult for me to watch like 2-hour video and try to follow like who is who. And I mean, to be honest, I even have problem on the pitch to distinguish all the figures and who is who and what is what. So it's really difficult.
The problem is like even the big studio lights that we've got overhead are not really to illuminate them properly. You need kind of outside light, and by the time you get to the 6th game in the evening, the light levels have actually started to dip. Yeah, it's tricky because the big problem is we could just have more lights and we could have the cameras much closer, but then it starts to really interfere with the players.
Yeah.
And we really don't want to make a negative experience.
And some of the players like to stand up and reach over the table, so we need space for that.
Yeah, show their head into the camera. With the back of their head.
Yeah. See how good the camera is when you can count the hair follicles when they get close, but yeah, we can't have the camera any lower.
I think my game is, the thing is, because the tails of the lizard, I found that not, I have watched the video as well, the tail of the lizards make them a little bit possible to see. The elves against elves is just terrible.
Yeah, we, as the second game, so the second game was kind of picked for us, which was your game, and we were like, oh no, not dark elves against bloody wood elves the second time. We were really struggling. And it's a bit...
There goes the reroll.
Oh, you got to that stage now. Yeah, but you might it might be worth trying to experiment with getting a little bit of an angle on the camera, if that makes it easier to see the difference.
Yeah,
because straight head on is definitely a lot of dots.
The problem with the angle is we did the angle before, and in some ways it can make it worse. So we are constantly experimenting and moving it around. But yeah, it's.
I think. I mean, I know it's probably not easy, but if you get some like graph wizards, you could probably overlay a pitch like below and somehow like mark at least like the squares where the players are with like a color below, kinda.
That was my original plan to do something kind of like that. We were even thinking about maybe making some bases for people to slot their team into to make it clearer that way, so you could kind of tell by big brightly colored bases and it wouldn't matter so much. But there's always the difficulty with people using different base sizes. So something that we're definitely working on. We want to continue doing it because it's really enjoyable, but we do appreciate that it is hard to tell. Like, it's not necessarily so bad when people are watching because they can ask questions, but certainly when you're watching on YouTube afterwards, you have to wait until someone's asked the question in stream, and then we'll start marking up who the players are.
Yeah.
But I think big thicker bases to help mark players out is probably the simplest solution. We looked at some tech solutions as well, but nothing was going.
Yeah, I like the base thing as well. Something that's better as well, because like my team I was using the skill rings, kind of like that anyway. But even the skill rings colors can be quite hard to see.
Yeah, the purple and the blue are quite difficult, and the light blue and the white are quite difficult as well. So we need to do some testing for that. But
he could even take a. He could take a 1 dice to get the other guard blitzer over to make sure it's a 2 die. Or just do a 2 die with him, yeah. That's worth it. Oh. That's not worth
unlucky.
It's not worth your last reroll, is it?
No, it's not. No, sadly not.
And now he tied up a lot of players. That's bad. That's bad news. So what now?
What does that yesterday, the commentary from him? Just dodge away from the tree, it's only a 4+.
Well, that's a solution. Make sure it goes down. It has no friends. You could even base the ball if you find that was funny, but probably better just marking.
Also,
well, there's no reroll, so
oh yeah, yeah, okay. And both down, he will stay there and have to dodge from tackle. Yeah, plug into there, get 2 dice.
Or dodge out for a foul.
Wait, what did you say? No.
You guys need to up your fouling game. That's what I'm saying.
The only problem is, of course, it's quite easy with the block the block Bob standing there to free up the... Or take the Mighty Blow block instead.
Might even try to just hand over to the Mighty Blow guy and run for it this turn, no?
Nope. Clearly not.
But I mean,
Could have, yeah, could have.
I think that's what I would have played, because time's running out and your position's probably not going to be much better if the troll doesn't stand up, and even if he does. So, and it's dwarves, they breathe heavily when they need to go for it, you know.
The goblin stood against the sideline at the end of this turn.
But he's fucked, but he gets pushes. Yeah, I think I can see the handoff to the Mighty Blow and then Potato was a good play. I could have seen that work. Because now he's only getting to like half... Where is he running actually with the ball?
I told you. I told you.
Also, he's caged in his troll now, he can't assist him.
Okay, so Black Orc there up there so he can block and then do a sideline cage there.
I told you the goblin was going to end up next to the sideline.
Oh,
Oh no, he's gone in there.
I don't like that.
That's worse.
That can be blocked. That PC could take a chance on that one if he wanted.
Well, he's got a block with that Black Orc. There you go.
But still, he cannot follow. So he's still got a theoretic option if you want to. Especially if he can get that black. He get 2 dice on that guard Black Orc, so he can get more players around. Oh well.
Interesting.
Yep, and it's... Oof, there's pressure on now.
You still need also to watch out whether you really want to go for the ball, whether it's worth it, or whether you just want to screen it off properly, because if you then go for it and then you can't close it off anymore.
No, I'm not sure I've been leaving the scoring thread. I might have walked it back and marked the tackle blitzer.
I think so too, that's almost a bit greedy now.
Yeah, and if he managed to score, it's annoying, but of course... There could be a dwarf. Of course, if he gets the ball and can score, it is not game over, but it's pretty close.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the goblin can't score next turn, so you just want to make sure that if all else goes wrong, the goblin is exposed. And
but wasn't the thrower... Yeah, sorry.
I'm just saying, tying up that tackle guy makes that more likely.
But wasn't that thrower already in range, so he could have moved him later?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
And there was much rejoicing.
If you push him there, you can't really get to the ball. I don't think he'll go for the ball, I guess.
No, I was a little bit surprised. I was thinking he will take the guard in between those 2 players. Because that will also tie up the Mighty Blow, and then he didn't have to put the long bit on the side, which tying everything up.
I think what he's gonna go for is with the guard piece, like close the box and then chain push.
Okay, so he's blitzing. Yeah, okay. So he can push that one up, then can block. Then he can actually get the long beard. Now he can run down and okay, he's not doing that either. Oh, he's coming now. He's just taking it slowly. So now the question if he wants 2 dice on that block or not. Yeah, run the runner back down here. Good little runner.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, but you see now it would be so much more worth to have that wrestler runner on the tackle blitzer now, because
yeah. I'll definitely. And thank you for the host to Andy Devo, by the way. A massive host, I think it was. Yep. If anybody has joined over, welcome to stream. If they're out of commercial yet, no, not yet. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, and guard is free. That's good. That's perfect for Purplechest.
That's great.
Yeah, actually the orc might regret that extra turn now. And yeah, thank you to Andy Devo for the host, and
there was much rejoicing.
for everybody else following Andy Devo over to the last round. It's a cross-platform cup. It's Purplechest versus Bernie the Buffoon. It's the last game in FUMBBL versus PC, and apparently, well, at the moment the games are tied at 3 apiece. So it's playing for the win. All draw or tie, whatever. That is all the marbles.
You're definitely playing for one of those.
Thank you.
That's solid playing for a loss game.
And my final felt a little bit like that at one point.
Well, it was looking good, and then I always decided to go home. Maybe they weren't allowed out that late.
Potato coming up. Oh, we cannot reroll it. Oh. Oh. And now he's standing there. That's terrible. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe that ignoring threat was not such a bad idea.
Well, I mean, he's still got to go for it, hasn't he?
But it's not. Well, it's one tackle though.
It's dodging twice, yeah.
Alternatively, he can go back and stand beside the troll and hope the troll gets up and have like a semi-cage there. I think that's potentially. Oh shit!
The question is just: does he want his goblin to survive? And if he doesn't really care about that, I think he's just got to hope for pushes. Keep going, lad.
Oh,
there we go. Yes.
He needs to do a go for it as well, because otherwise you're just getting pushed back.
1, 2, 3, 4,
he needs
5.
to go.
No, it's 5 away.
Yeah, but now he can get. Now he can just chain push him back for 2 extra dice. Oh ho 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 ho! Maybe not now.
It doesn't.
Oh well, the troll slayer. That's even worse because if
now the troll. Come on, the troll! Run in there, lad. I don't know why I'm cheering against Purple. Yes! Troll, mega troll.
Oh shit! That definitely made it harder. Because at one point, otherwise, Purplechest could just have potentially blocked the troll. That's a massive 4+. I stopped that. Why did he do that? Because now the Garter can go in there.
Yeah.
And now he can potentially still block the Troll Slayer free. And then can get 4 dice into 2 dice more. So that's 8 dice potentially on the board.
Yeah. Got a little bit carried away there.
Yeah, so if the Garter just runs down besides there...
To be fair, I'm getting carried away as well, so...
Then the Longbeard up here, the Longbeard up in top can just block the Garter. And if it doesn't work, then the other Longbeard can block the Garter. And if it not...
Do you need an overlay? You need to get yourself an overlay so you can scribble on the screen.
I can. I do have one. I just... actually don't know how well it's set up.
And you need to just also take out then the...
He's going straight for it. No risk.
I didn't like that play.
Oh! I'm calling it now. Is the goblin dead?
Is the goblin, you know? But
no,
there's no scoring threat in the goblin. Now he just needs to take the blitzer.
So that was 1-2 for the hit, right?
Yeah.
So you just stand next to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, if you blitz him with the troll slayer, then you can even do the pass with your runner. So it's really not. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate this as well.
What?
This is greedy.
Well, will he get rewarded? Does greed pay? Crowd says. Crowd says that. Yeah, just needs to knock this guy down.
With the thrower to assist and then block this guy. And once the scoring chances are all gone, then you try a long bomb with some agility 2 guy or something.
Yeah, I would have stood the blitzer next to the ball just for a little bit of safety. Like you said, make sure the scoring threat is gone, and then just try a shot to nothing. Because worst happens, you roll a 1. Fine.
Yeah, we all agree. I mean, the guard guy to free up the troll slayer would have been the best play by far. Because you get like 6 dice with the reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it still seems 1-0 and 11 players, so we're up for another half of Armor 9 against Armor 9.
Yeah. When you put it like that, you have to like, this is going to be hard work.
No.
Okay, so just blitz yourself, dodge out to score 4+3+, and then somehow
Get the ball.
No, maybe dodge the goblin in for some chain pushes. That might work, right? No.
He can just. He's shown it
No,
before. He can just 6+ dodge.
Actually, what you can do, you can -2 dice with the goblin and then chain push him into the crowd.
Yeah, I kind of like that one actually. Now it's just a chain card surface. A guard blitzer. Oh, guard blitzer. Is it? What's the blitzer? No, it's guard longbeard.
Yeah,
the
that
crowd.
grid was a little bit.
Yeah, but the crowd is friendly apparently today. Not a lot of rowdy dudes. I think they drunk everybody. But still not really. I think he's giving up on the touchdown. Just trying to hurt stuff now by hitting the AB8 and the serve. A good spot, Skull, dude. Fixed Skull does a thing.
And that's why skeletons are better than zombies.
So the thing with stand firm is that in this setup you had to pay like extra for having a skill multiple times. So I think another guard would have cost more.
Yeah, definitely. It's a cheap option, which you will see a lot of like stand firms and stuff where people had 1 point to put up left they could use for something.
It's actually not bad on a troll. I mean, especially against something like here, Dwarf. So.
No, I think Purplechest was swearing that stand firm away a couple of times in that half. Where it was blocking him for getting anywhere. Stop moving around, stupid screen. Oh.
Oh, is this the Iron Man point for that?
Yeah, it's definitely. I cannot remember if it's exactly the same. I guess actually the race that lost most games in cross-platform cup almost might be Undead now. I think all the Undead team by this now is gone. Oh. Because didn't Sounden, he lost with his Undead as well, didn't he? Yeah, so literally all the Undead must have lost now. Must be the only race with 4 losses. I'm not like, I find zones looks quite tasty on most formats.
So yeah, the reason why I asked if it was the Iron Man, because they were sort of made back in 2008, 2010, when the meta was quite different. So because there was a lot more bash, skills like kick were far more useful than they are now. So I think Byzantine's actually a really good way to describe how many points the different skills get in that system, because I think it was right once upon a time, but now is a little bit off.
I better like Paiby's version is with different skills, just because the monkey ball, they want to use it monkey ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with Dark Elf, performs against everybody. That's why Dark Elf wins more tournament than Wood Elves. Not because they in one-off games necessarily better, they just perform better against more teams. But it's fair, but it's kind of fair on that needs to lose something. So Undead having no blocked mummies. No, it's... It's because you don't know how good Undead is. I think Squirrel Dude, there's a lot of times where the standard rule set was 1.1, 5 normal and a double. That was quite normal in tabletop for a time. Which mean that, yeah, Undead was really good. And it was easily to fix by removing the double skills on the Undead. The problem with fixing Wood Elf is they don't really need anything. You cannot even... 6 normal is fine, and even if they're only allowed, like, you can stop guard spamming by setting like max 2 of each skill, but even that, Wood Elf doesn't care, because one or two of each skill is fine.
It's perfect for Wood Elves because they want to distribute, but yeah, it really screws dwarves and lizards and
Amazons,
exactly.
So it's exactly, that's the problem, where a lot of the other teams you can screw with by doing something with the team. Oh, see, 4+ dots away. What's the problem? Did you see that, Frog?
Fours are easy.
So the problem is Wood Elf needs 2 skills and then they're happy. Everything else is just cream on top. I hope it's okay if we're messing with you. Oh shit. What is my game doing to me? Let's get back. Need to find another one.
Well, it's an interesting position here. The dwarves are kind of got a bit of a ring around the forward guard of
I did spot that, AD. I was trying to fiddle with some stuff. Yeah. I think it's pretty safe. I think we all imagine that Bernie is absolutely happy with the draw. I think that's pretty safe to say by now. That's his.
Yeah, I think the other way you can make wood elves not so good is by just letting them only play one game, basically.
No, if he takes a draw, then the round is a draw. But yeah, they have no chance to win the tournament, yeah. They need a win to have a chance to win it all. That's right.
And if we draw here and then PC also draws or worse, then we win, I guess, right?
Yeah. Depending on how they're drawing, I guess. Depending on the score thing. Bloody complicated. We definitely win on a draw if PC loses.
But how can you draw worse than 3-1-3 if the wins count?
What is the other score? It's 2-2. Yeah, so that'll be the same score while you're at, then we will win because we won in front.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be 3 draws. But yeah, that's the same. That's worse for them. But it looks like he's happy to draw. But let's see. Yeah, and draw then PC. Then we have to root for Xbox to make a draw better.
Yeah, but that goblin is still way
Yeah, it's
from
really.
the end zone.
Yeah. I guess he can try to move up in the middle now there. Get a bit of his crease now.
Yeah.
But he does need to do it now. Get at least up to a goblin so deep. That's crazy.
Like just behind the tackle guy, maybe?
Yeah, and there'll be a go for it. Oh, there. Where's the tackle?
In the middle.
Yeah, and could even get up in front of the tackle dude. Like up here somewhere. I need a better overlaying. Do you have a good overlaying tool to draw with? Mine is a bit annoying.
Are you using Streamlabs?
Has Streamlabs something? I haven't found it.
Are you using OBS, yeah?
Yeah, Streamlabs OBS, yeah.
I'll go look for them. Because I don't really use it very much. So if anyone in chat here knows a good Streamlabs overlay, please do shout up.
I have like a third-party program, but it takes up, which worked really well if I'm not watching in full screen. But as soon as I watch in full screen, it gets out of position.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going. Maybe he's going for it. Maybe he's actually is going for the win. I can see a potato coming up. How much can he get over there?
That's a blitzer up there that can dodge out on a 3, right? Still has a lineman to get there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, now it's hard. But the blitzer cannot score. The thing is, the blitzer, can he score next turn?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh, 2 go for it more. I think it seems like Bernie discovered that he actually have to score now soon if we want to win.
Probably because we said it didn't.
You think Bernie is hiding with a secret account? Nah. Yeah, I'm messing with him. I think PC just need to get as many players. I think you blitz away that, yes, exactly. My fault, exactly. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, even if he puts it in...
But you just need to make sure that he has to put it in 2 turns now.
Exactly.
You need to sack him up, make sure he puts it in. I better like the FD of Bernie hiding with a secret account. Listening to all the good commentary.
It's just like Bernie written backwards or something like that.
Oh yeah, that would be brilliant.
Or not underscore Bernie.
The secret Bernie. Instead of Bernie the buffoon, then it could be Bernie the secret. Yep, he needs one more. I found there.
This last action, you can still then try to dodge out the blitzer and paste the ball carrier, I guess.
There's also the block runner over here.
Yeah. Guess rather try to then...
Probably... You could also just stand up the runner, just and dodge him down to get 1 dice on the troll, I guess. To free up the guard blocker potentially. Oh, see that?
Yeah.
Not sure that was relatively wrong.
It's quite aggressive. Not sure what it helped. Like, I may have been tempted just to take the skull. But if you can just 4+, then it's fair.
No, but still, I mean, if you want to pressure him to score, then you need to be able to bring it in 3 turns, or so you need the reroll for that handoff. And some 1 dice and some dodging, maybe.
This is outrageous. It's absolute outrage.
So you're using... he got full value for that reroll. Yep, definitely Danish accent. We got a Danish, a Switch, and an English guy in the commentary. Got the international team on.
But I don't get it. Did he just miscount? Because if you do a play like that, you need to make sure you're in scoring range, you know?
But he cannot score. He's 1 short. He's actually, because of all the... I don't know what he does now. He's not in...
No, he just go back again, hand it off to the cover.
Oh my god, imagine.
I'm not sure I like that reroll, but PC got full value out of it. With those 2 dodges working afterwards.
So now most likely he would not even have to score, because it looks to me like it's either going back to the middle or PC will get the balls. Even if he goes back to the middle, it's...
He can, I guess he could try to dodge out the runner, to get a blitzer, both blitzers down and do a sideline cage with them in scoring range. Oh, get the, yeah, you can get the line hog as well.
Yeah.
Yep, sideline cage coming up. Yeah, with that place.
If he does 2 goes to the line though, he can move the ball carrier forward 1 square.
Yeah, but then then he should. Doesn't have a move more.
He can also assist for the 1 dice on the guard piece and then cover with the goblin.
How far can the goblin get?
He could have gone exactly there.
Yeah, he could have put the goblin down there first.
Told you.
Yep. But that's, I will not say it's easily blockable, but if he doesn't do more, then this is getting crashed in with that guard, with the guard and the wrestle dude.
Can't really free any of the other players, right? I mean...
Oh shit. It's a little bit annoying, there's a widespread.
There's another blitzer that could dodge.
Not doing much there.
No, it's got to go forward.
But you see also now why he did that, go for it with that guy who's standing now in the middle. It's exactly because of that, so he doesn't need to do it now.
Yeah. Oh, 1 troll, really stupid. That means there's another dude free.
There will be pressure.
Okay, he's not free anymore. Because 3+ in this game is just what you do for breakfast. Yeah, that long beard is coming back up and marking you. God Black Oak. But he can even, yeah, that blitzer in the middle, if he just get pushing on that, then he's have another guard piece free. 2, 3, 4. So you can even get that in behind the goblin. And the Longbeard up here can, on a one go for it, mark the blitzer again. Yep. Because he don't really want to blitz with the wrestle guy. He wants this. He wants to do the blitzer with the block guy.
Yeah.
You missed my game, the whole of it, and you missed quite a weird dwarf try.
It's a very strange ending to that game as well.
Yep, up and follow up.
Here we go.
And then you put the wrestle guy up behind. Even all the way up if you're aggressive. Better like it there.
Yeah, if you have to do garter, you might just put him.
No, this game started with double skull, reroll double skull. For
It was magnificent.
literally first action. Yep.
Here we go. Turning this cage into a diamond.
What is that Longbeard over here? I was a little bit annoyed by that Longbeard just standing there for so long. He was going to do.
Yep.
He was going to either. Oh, yeah. He was going to mark anyways. I don't know why he waited. Now he can't block. Can you get the Black Orc? 1, 2, 3, 4. The Black Orc cannot do anything. Yeah, it was.
So let's away the guard piece, hand off to the goblin, and score.
Exactly what I was thinking. I think it's his only option, isn't it?
There's still one dice, so you have to dodge first.
Yeah. But that's. Yes, the goblin can get safe if he can get the ball.
Yeah, he might not even have. Well, if he wants to win, he still has to kind of score now as well, right?
Yeah.
Or you could well, just blitz and try to go for the
4
plus 3+, maybe.
Yeah.
There's still a 1 dice blitz with this lineman, no?
It's not great options, is it? He could do.
No!
It's a long. Oh, yeah. I was about to say he could try to do some goblin shenanigans thing, but that's not really great around tackle. How cool. Tabletop is the only way to. It's not the only way, but it's the best way to play Blood Bowl anyway. Now he's.
Oh.
But what is he?
I'm not sure that would have been in aid of.
I'm still wondering what he's getting. Like, what is the play with doing the 1 dice there, besides risking burning your reroll?
Maybe you just want to dodge.
Dodge and run backward and
Ball
run.
carrier and. No idea.
Oh, scroll, dude. Too soon. Too soon.
But it's kind of true.
Yeah, that was some good dodging. That was even worse than.
Again, what is? Oh, he's freeing up the troll, but where's the troll going for that reroll?
Sure, I'm not sure.
No, I mean, he needs to do some crucial 3+s in this turn, and now he doesn't have a reroll for it, so.
Now he can blitzer free and come down and help. Is that?
But how will that help?
I don't know. I'm trying to guess. Now he's going for it. Oh, is he just pegging it in? He didn't. Like, if he want, yeah, he's just running back.
Well, yeah, okay, I guess.
But if he had to reroll, he could at least thought about 4+4. Thought about seeing what the one dice was.
Oh.
I think. Oh shit.
I'm not sure that was necessary.
No, what?
I mean, the hit on the dwarf was surely just as good.
Yeah, just
But
mark.
the wrestle guy should get there pretty easily now, right? You block the goblin, you block the blitzer, you block the other guy, and then it's
Block
just
everybody,
free.
yeah.
It's free 1 dice with wrestle at least.
You could even block the lineman first with the blitzer if you want to.
And we've got one.
Yeah, then you can decide whether you can push the goblin to the other side. If it's only a push. Guess.
Oh no.
Is that a tackler there next to the goblin? It is, right?
Yeah, it was tackler.
Get.
He can get there, he just needs to block the lineman, then
Yeah.
he's still free. He don't even need to block the blitzer.
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something with a push had helped there. So he might
Now
think
he needs to go for it because yeah. So maybe worth to just take. Well, it doesn't help the 1 dice, does it?
If the 1 dice works,
Well, if he falls, yeah.
then he can run straight up. He might even just go for the serve if it works. But no, I think he wants to take the ball. Yeah, I think you take.
Problem is also, I mean, if you get the ball, then you still have that blitzer there who can actually dodge and pick it up, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that's why you go for. If you go for the ball, you go for it first. He might, but that's what I'm saying. He might also just go for the blitz, and he could go for just knocking down the guy and marking the ball.
Yeah.
Which is looking like he's coming. He's balls in, and a 1 on the go for it.
Oh.
Ugh.
You reroll that. And it's a double 1 for your last reroll. That could be the touchdown he made. I think that's the draw.
Yeah, that was quite risky.
I saw that too many times already today, that double 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've been rerolling.
I think I would have gone for the hit because.
Well, but everybody's spaced and nobody can score yet, so.
Yeah, you've still got a chance, but it's not great. But if it's elves, it's been different. If he blitzes the blitzer, then he can get both blitzers free. Besides if he rolls both down. I think it should be good shape to score now in 3 turns.
Yeah.
Besides the PC can do some PC miracle. You can even blitz with not the ball carrier, yeah. That's a harsh one. Yeah, must be. Yep, it is definitely 11 versus 11. Oh, what happened? He did go for the blitz. And gets him down. And he can go for it. Yeah. And the worst part was if the lineman was going down instead, he didn't have to do that one. Then he'd been hitting instead.
Well, actually no, because it was 2 go for it and the first one failed.
Wasn't it the second? Yeah.
No, was it the second? I don't know.
It is. The first one was the 3.
Okay.
I think if it is timber skill. Yep, it is. So he had been hitting him if the blitzer was
Yeah.
if the blocker
Or if the goblin goes down, then he also gets 2 dice on the blitzer first, and then can.
if it gets
Went
something.
the other way through.
Yeah, if
then
it
it's
got.
still only 1-3, isn't it?
Well, that all doesn't matter because that wasn't the case. So.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. I thought it felt a bit fringe.
Yeah, I think I've been tempted to take this safe block instead and blitz the blitzer and live for next turn. Make sure next turn was not this.
I didn't immediately see where the Orcs were going to get back into position. It felt like the drive was.
Oh!
Hey.
Why is he going there? Because that's a 1 dice to get.
That's an easy one. What?
Because that's a 1 dice on that blitzer now to mark it up. If can he get anybody in from?
There's a runner in range as well.
Yeah, but that you're behind.
That's huge.
If you're up now, he just 1 dice the block runner.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's.
I somehow feel we have not been on the very lucky side in this matchup. But hey, he can 4+ dodge, it's easy.
I better like it if
1
he saves his
dice,
reroll.
1 dice, 4+ dodge, 2 dice on the ball. Piece of cake.
Apparently that's not what he wants. Hooray, revenge.
Well, that's probably not a bad shout in there. It's
No, and to be fair, he might even think about making like again, if he actually scores, PC has no reroll but has 2 turns, which is outrageous bad, but still. Kind of need to make sure Bernie not stalling it out now. As well, it's a little bit. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus for the 1 dice.
Yeah, or first the 1 dice and then it's 2 dice.
Can it get 1?
Well, only if he goes down, yeah.
No, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even on pushes, if he does push, yeah. Oh, he failed another one instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess overall we can still be happy with the draw given the dice, but yeah.
I like to do that 1 dice and the blitzer first to see if I can get my guard down on him.
I think so too, yeah.
And then if you make that one, you can decide if you go for the 4 plus blitz dodge out. And do stuff. Yeah,
I'm still not sure whether that, I mean, the reroll on the stamp from troll.
No.
I just can't, I still can't see that.
Yeah, so you had to, there was this reroll there, and of course to go for it, it's tough using your last reroll.
Because if it just, because afterwards he just dodged the wave, obviously, right? So, yeah. I mean, he might have, well, anyway, I mean, he got the 1 dice with wrestle on the ball and just didn't work. So. Can't get much better. Yeah, just.
I mean, he can easily stall it if he wants, but then PS4 is ultimately not winning. His only chance is scoring and get a blitz, and scoring again.
Yeah.
But apparently...
But he also wants to be in a good sport and not give it away to us. And
yeah, but I think you still have to play for your own... Like, giving Dwarf 2 turns is not giving it away. You have to play for your own chance to win, but apparently... apparently PS4 doesn't want to win.
Wait, but how you want to score with orcs in like one turn?
Blitz.
Yeah, but even if you get one...
But it doesn't say it's high odds.
But yeah, obviously. I mean.
Or even something like a pitch invasion.
A pitch, yeah, but he only have one turn. And it...
No, you mean a riot. Yeah, maybe.
A riot, yeah.
Oh right, yeah, sorry.
Because if the goblin was in, yeah, pitch invasion could also screw stuff. But yeah, riot. We both have riot and blitz. Could have given him a chance. The goblin is dead.
I mean, really, the thing was that he should have just done the 1 dice blitz, hand off to the goblin and scored in turn, like, what was it, 13 even?
Yeah.
Yep.
That would have been the right play to go for the win.
Yeah, when he dropped his orc back, he was kind of committed to the draw.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean, but this is probably what was on the cards for a while now. It's one of those awkward things where, like, as a defending player, your defense was good enough to put you into a worse position because you just slowed down the score rather than stop it. It's either you need to make a decision quite soon, I think by turn 3 of a half, and commit to it. Are you going to just stop them, or are you going to force them to go in quick?
Well, I think that commitment was by using the reroll on the 3. He said, no, I'm now in a good enough position to stop him because he can't score that turn and I can swarm in, and he did. He just wouldn't have had to roll a freaking double 1.
No, only one. It's not worth having both in most.
Well, there's still a riot possibility for the dwarfs as well. Very small one.
Yeah. You just need to win the round then, Spider. But yeah, but one lose. If you could lose one game like we did in game 5, if you lose game 5, you're in the same situation we were. And have to win 2 in a row. Who's playing the next round? When is the next PC round?
I was just checking. So Andy is playing Hero Jones Saturday morning.
I don't know there's much to say, he's the captain. But yeah. What?
I think by not having scheduled your games yet, you kinda auto lose both.
Yeah, lose, yeah. That's
It's just incredible. Apart from having the metagame option now to know if you need to draw or win.
lazy PC, guys. Definitely not PS4. Definitely not Xbox. Probably PC. Actually, one that maybe is known for it has scheduled his game. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so he may not even have time to play CCL first. It's fine. He knows. It's okay. I think it's okay to ban the people if you know them.
Definitely.
He was like 15 minutes late to my game. Okay.
So we need a 3 on the kickoff.
I don't really see why you would leave one side totally open here.
He was doing the standard one-turn defense automatically.
Yeah, but I would just set up for a riot here, I think. Without the reroll even, it's just not gonna happen.
But I think PC is doing a mistake again. If he puts the Garter into that hole, then he can start the chain push on the first block. If the Garter goes up, because then he can blitz from the square up here.
Yep.
Again,
But it won't work anyways, because the missing last block on the...
and then he needs to...
On the troll is missing, right?
Yeah, it's bad. No matter what, it's bad. What with a quick snap or something?
Not even with the quick snap, it really helps. Still, I mean... You need to go like 5, so how do you get like the last assistant to go? And actually you need to kind of have your frenzy guy do the last block, because if you can't do the last block with frenzy, you're never gonna get like 4 spaces down, so you can't block the first one with the frenzy guy.
Oh, it doesn't really matter.
He would have got the blitz. The ball is crazy.
Oh, that's even more funny now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nuffle, how...
Oh, so much for not trying to go for the win.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, to be fair, but if Bernie, nobody can use a draw for anything. No, but not sure. But he's giving himself a chance. The thing is, it's nothing about that. It's just the whole mentality of not going for the win when you actually have a chance to win the tournament on a win. It's just mind-boggling.
It was like at the NAF Championship in round 4, and he needed a win to have any chance of getting into the final. He ended up losing against Stig because he put it in early, because he knew that his only chance of winning the tournament was putting it in early, and he knew that that meant that he was more likely to lose, but it was his only chance of getting a win. So he ended up losing that, but at least he went for it.
To be fair, PS4 had probably finished off third. They probably finished third anyway, because if they've still beaten Xbox and they draw with us. So it doesn't matter if even if they lost to us, they're still beating the Xbox. Oh my god.
Well, there we go, boys. 1-1 in this match. That means that the round between FUMBBL and the PS4 guys is also a draw. And that puts Team PC in a very strong position, needing to win. I think, what was it, one more of their last 3 matches and they lose?
Yeah, it's two apiece at the moment.
So they just need...
They need a win.
They need 2 wins.
Win and 2 draws.
Or winning 2 games. But...
Yeah, if they lose one round, it could be like this one.
Yeah, it will be a tie for sure. And he showed last round he can do very good ties with cows.
With humans, but yeah.
Oh, humans it was, yeah.
I was definitely played for and gotten that draw. He even made it a little bit interesting just because.
Yeah. Might hurt him now still a little bit. If that goes south.
What's this waiting stuff? And 2 wins and a loss, yeah. 2 wins will do it, no matter what. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Sparrow. It's PC. PC was saying he was thinking about huddling in and saying hey. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm still trying to hassle PC to see if he can get his lovely voice to join us for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I want to ask him about this blitz with the troll slayer he missed, I think. That was the only thing I really didn't understand, I think.
Yeah.
Then maybe why he's copied you rolling double ones in important.
Yeah, that's just terrible coaching. We need to coach better.
Evening all.
Evening, Captain.
Evening, Purplechest.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
No. It was a bit harsh as well with the double one on the go for it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have re-rolled that. I probably shouldn't even have gone for it. I should probably have just settled for dominating that sideline.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Keeping him hemmed back, but
Especially,
I liked the look of just taking it down, and I thought if I did, it probably won the game. So
yeah, I think when you didn't get the line orc down,
yeah,
so because that costed you an extra go for it. I think at that state I'd probably gone for just knocking down the blitzer and securing the side.
yeah, and I could have done that and left that runner free, which would have caused some problems. So that was probably the move, but
You're always smarter after.
I wanted to have a go for the win, and I felt it was there for the taking.
Like
The position looked pretty good, and he had options elsewhere if I did keep him hemmed in and several turns to do it. Whereas if I really got the ball down there, it could have massively changed things. So I don't know. I'd rather be hung for a deer I went for than a deer I didn't.
Yeah, like we talked about that. If anything, we were a little bit. You rerolled the 1 dice on the throw, and followed by 4+ and was it 3+ and 4+ dodges?
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to get in a decent position early. I mean, against orcs, particularly with the limit on how many skills I can have, so he slightly outskilled me. So, although the tackle obviously was useless, but against orcs, there's so much strength on the pitch that ultimately you're going to get pulled apart, and then that move 6 on the blitzers is going to really count. Yeah. I'm not a lover of the goblin ball handling, but he got rid of it at the right time, so that it wasn't facing trying to get past me with a goblin. But I don't know. I mean, I felt the long game wasn't going to work out particularly well. So I felt I wanted to try and actually get to the ball. I mean, hence my very offensive start to the whole second half, where I really went up and tried to pressure that goblin.
Have you ever seen so much dodging in a Dwarf versus Orc game before?
Yeah, look, I think
dodging was spectacular from both sides.
Well, I think dwarves have to sometimes dodge, and particularly late in a turn, if you'd rather be on the floor away than where you are, then you try that dodge, and a 4+ can sometimes happen. Yeah. It's when you really need them to happen, and I maybe one of those 2 rerolls that went early in the second half I should have kept onto and taken the fail.
But at least you play what you preach. You kept telling Trorik to start dodging. So at least you did what you did.
I still got overly hung up on that stand firm troll, which was more effective than I wanted it to be.
I think you got a bit excited by the early misclick from the Black Orc dodging past your long beard on a blitz, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." Dodge City after that.
Well, yeah, that was what 2 dodges from a Black Orc.
5+5+.
Yeah, but it was a misclick, and it didn't cost him. So what do you do?
No, fair. Yeah,
these things happen. I mean, at the time, my entire offense was under quite a lot of pressure, if you recall. So I was scrambling to try and get anything working for me at all. But I thought I had to push forward and do that early score. It was the only thing. My entire position was crumbling. That quad skull that I opened with. Were you there in time to see that?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I said it was almost like him getting a blitz, but then Strider said, well, it's even worse because now his scrim gets to block you as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We got Bernie in the chat as well, guys. Hi, Bernie.
Hey. Yeah. I heard what you say, Bernie. I still definitely, if it's a team match and I've been playing, I've still been going for the chance of winning the tournament. Even if it potentially cost me the win. And it's not like dwarves are that likely with no reroll to score in 2. And of course you get the blitz just to Nuffle to rub it in.
There was one situation, Purplechest, in the last turn, your last turn, you could have blocked free your Troll Slayer to blitz the Goblin. Somehow with 2 dice with the guard assist, because he dodged away from your guarder, and we were all like expecting that, so you could then try the long bomb with the runner, and then you blitzed him with your runner and picked it up.
Yeah, I mean you were right. I mean there was a way to get the Troll Slayer free, but it wasn't particularly nice dice.
Yeah, it was 2 dice. Whip block.
I thought I could only get 1 because of the way that he dodged everything in, so everything there was tightened up. and I didn't have the guard assists in place. I thought I couldn't even get 1, let alone 2, to get that black off him. And I wanted the reroll to take the goblin down, because I thought if I took